Welcome back. Just in time. It's time to set the tone for this Tuesday, because it's going to be a feel-good Tuesday.
It really is. We've got three spectacular performances coming your way, courtesy of the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra. And of course, our man, Ryle, is standing by at the Artscape Theatre right now to bring us the lowdown on how they have transformed themselves. Everyone's had to pivot, and they have changed the course of their direction. But as they have been doing for the last century, they still provide the perfect platform to show the most talented South African performers.
Yes, thank you so much, G and Jamie and Mzansi. Good morning to you as well, and welcome to the Artscape Theatre. We are out here at the opulent, the beautiful chandelier foyer, and behind me are a prestigious group of individuals. They go by the name of the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra, who for the last 108 years have been the principal orchestra for Africa. But fortunately, with the pandemic hitting, a few things like concerts when it comes to family, rock and pop had to take a backseat. But these incredible individuals and this orchestra did, however, still continue to live stream incredible concerts to their community. However, the good news is getting better, because officially the educational school concerts is back, and that means the symphony doors can open once again. So I'm joined here by two incredible individuals this morning, part of this incredible organization. Firstly, we have the CEO of the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra. He goes by the name of Louis Heinemann, and next to me we've got Marvin Weavers, who's a part of the the youth development and educational coordination for this incredible organization going on here. Firstly, gentlemen, let me say good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, Ryle. Well, thanks to you.
It's so good. It feels so like nerve-wracking being around these individuals over here just waiting to deliver the magic, but we'll get into that in just a bit. Louis, let me chat to you, because I'm looking at some of the past performances that have gone down and some of the individuals that you guys have actually worked with. We've got Pretty Yende, the late Jan Botha, Lyra, Melanie Scholz, Freshly Ground. I mean, these are talents that go beyond needing mention, but I think this is an essential part of what's going on here. How exactly are you sourcing this talent, and how does one crack the nod to play in such a prestigious orchestra?
Well, it takes almost 15 years or more to be a professional musician. Wow. People start very young. Very few people can get to this a national or international quality of playing after only 5 or years. So it takes a long time and very hard work, and then they have to come for audition.
Yeah.
And fortunately, for the last 15 years, we have a lot of South Africans coming through the ranks, and you'll see a lot of South Africans now playing in our local orchestras permanently. Started very young with our youth orchestras. So it's hard work, but it's for many a career, and it's a wonderful career if you like music. And so we're very proud of all the young South Africans that are playing in our orchestras at the moment.
I just think of how long a doctor needs to study in order to be a specialist. So we're looking at incredible specialists right here, pretty much at the upper echelons of their game. Marvin, let me chat to you though, because the orchestra is doing some incredible work, and you've been doing work in your communities as well, and schools at the same time. Now, the perception and association with orchestras is normally associated with highbrow folk, for lack of a better word, but you've been doing some incredible work in the communities itself. Why is that so important to you?
I think it's important just to engage with students, to basically music is food for the soul, and to take the orchestra to communities where kids will not have access or can't come to concerts. So it's for us very important to take the symphony orchestra to the schools, do school concerts, things that they would never maybe have seen, and now to have this in their school and be able to see a live performance. I've heard sometimes the kids think, oh, it's a klopse, then I just have to know. No, they have to go through the ranks of the orchestra explaining what it is. And it's just for us, it's an important thing that we have to take the orchestra to the communities and to our learners in the Western Cape.
So true. And I can imagine just from hearing what I have in the past, it's absolutely inspiring at the same time. I can't even imagine what this must do to a youngster just watching this magic unfold. Louis, the pandemic caused chaos for everybody, and tragic things happened with many people in their lives. I mean, for you just as an orchestra, I mean, this is up to 45 people trying to harmonize and synchronize together. When you don't have that opportunity of close proximity, how on earth do you amalgamate, how do you fuse, and how do you create that magic? How was that challenge for you?
Obviously, it was a big challenge.
Yeah.
We went live streaming, or not really live, but we filmed all our concerts. So our community and our regular supporters could see us online. But of course, it was very costly, and It was a big challenge for us, and also it's a big challenge to rehearse in one room with masks. All the strings could use their masks, but all the brass and wind players couldn't use masks. So we had to have mostly rely on being vaccinated, and to work for 3 hours in one room together was a challenge. And of course, financially it was a big challenge, but we survived, and we're very proud that we can start playing for live audiences again.
Yeah, and I think for Mzansi that's going to be watching later, I think very grateful at the same time. Marvin, let me ask you this question. Obviously, with so much going on right now, it's obviously exciting to know that Educational School Concerts is back. It's involving music in a very unique way to educate. But why is that so important to you, and how are you going to be doing things, obviously post-pandemic, and having all that excitement and energy back? Are you going to change anything?
So what we have to do with school concerts, we have to really design a program that is specialized for kids on schools that they will be able to relate to. So it's very important that we go in there and not play things that the kid can't relate to. So things like we will hear Frozen.
Nice.
And I mean, you must hear when we do our school concerts, the kids, they go berserk and they sing with the orchestras. So it's very important to play and do music that kids can relate to.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, you've been nothing but positivity, and I can't thank you enough for being here this morning, and especially for putting all this on. It's bright and early, the sun's not even up, but we are live right now, and we'll be chatting to these gentlemen and hearing some incredible performances from the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra. We're out here at Artscape. Mzansi, don't go anywhere. This magic is going to continue, and we'll see you in just a bit.
You heard the man, don't go anywhere. They still have 3 stellar performances coming your way on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Yep, that Dap man's going to have his hands full this morning, but we have done 1 hour. Let's delve into the second 2. Let's get you set for all those talking points today with the news headlines, and of course then I'll delve into the sport and the weather.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
But something else we are delving into is 108 years of the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra. Check this out.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to it. Of course, I'm just admiring the beauty of the sun that is filtering through the buildings right now, and it's a beautiful morning indeed, and we're blessed with something special right now. I'm standing by with Brandon Phillips, inimitable indeed, but he is one that is going to be conducting this amazing group behind us. Before we get into the magic though, Brandon, I've got to ask you, the feelings obviously of conducting a group like this, it's prestigious to say the least, right? And you performed in some incredible venues, but what's that feeling like when you're about to do it in front of Mzansi and potentially the entire world? Because this is being live streamed right now.
No, it's a great feeling to present the orchestra. I mean, we're happy that finally we can present live audience and have that atmosphere again. So we're grateful to bring the music to the people, for the people.
Well, I can't tell you, the atmosphere here is incredible. It's electric. I can feel it. What are you guys going to be performing first?
We're performing the Galop section from William Tell Overture, composed by Rossini.
All right, well, let's take it away. The stage is yours.
welcome back to it, you gorgeous people. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It is Expresso. We've had such a good time celebrating with the Cape Philharmonic Orchestra as they go 108. It's beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, and they're about to prepare for the next 100 years, and they're about to blow your mind with an amazing
Thank you guys
performance.
so much, and I honestly wish you were here right now. We are out at the Artscape Theatre live doing something absolutely special, and we've got the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra. I actually like to call them magicians, and if you heard this, if you were in the studio right now, you'd feel just how magical everything sounds out here. The ambience and everything that comes together, it is just pure magic. And right now, we've got a final performance of the day. This is Can Can from Orpheus in the Underworld. Enjoy.
Ah, come on.
Beautiful. Absolutely
You can feel the
majestic.
legacy. You can feel the history, the heritage.
I just love the way they invest in younger generations, and they've inspired this love of classical music, how they've been able to bring that classical music, that notion of what it is, into a brave new future and continue to get kids excited about creating this kind of music. So well done to the Cape Town Philharmonic Orchestra. So good to meet those at the helm and those that are driving this message with generations to come. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So I think for the next 108 years, they're going to be okay.
And I'm joining next year.